What's going on, guys? If you're looking for the coffee cup, it's right over yonder. I already took a big old swig, well, a couple actually. I've just got it setting out of the way because I want to show you some stuff, and knowing me, I would knock it clean off the table right here if I had it sitting here. So I am being precautious and just leaving it set over to the side for the moment. What I want to show you guys, you've seen Boonie hat before. I've done a couple of videos on it. I've got another one that I did that's in the German oak pattern from back in the day. But this is the field strip apparel Boonie hat from my good friend over at 0241 Tactical. In case some of you missed that, 0241 Tactical is a good friend of mine. Some people seem to have a problem with that. I don't know why. But apparently you can't have friends. And God forbid you talk about things that your friends are doing that you like. Imagine that. Here we are. These are excellent Boonie hats that's part of the 0241 Tactical Field Strip apparel line. I really like these for a whole host of reasons. A, they fit good. B, they've got just some good features to them. C, the material's good. Just all the things in general I like. Boonie hat is my #1 choice of headgear for out in the field, and I really like these. However, I also wanted to show you their BDU line. So he has been doing these for a while now, and I finally got some. This is the top from his own field strip apparel line, and it's his line that he's having made and done. Bottom line up front, as with all my videos, if I'm talking to you about it, it's because I like it. I don't talk about things that I don't like, because I don't like giving coverage to things that I don't like, that I don't think are worthwhile or aren't good or whatever. So, as you can see in the label right here, hopefully the camera will focus on that. Will you focus? Maybe, maybe not. Okay. Field strip apparel line. So on the top right here, you have got a collar that is very much like the Marine Corps uniform collar. It is a nice short one. There's no Velcro on it, none of that stupid stuff. Very low profile. You have got a zippered front with Velcro overlap over the zipper. Now, generally I prefer buttons, but this is acceptable. I can deal with this just fine. Little Velcro patch up front for whatever you want to put there if that's important to you and your situation. Name tag Velcro on both sides. You have 2 angled chest pockets that are both Velcro closure. Not a big deal, typical. You have, if I can find the sleeve, there we go. Shoulder pockets. You've got typical Velcro on the shoulders, but these are side zippered pockets that go in from the side via a zipper. I really like that. That is a very nice touch. It is a bellowed pocket, not huge, but big enough you can put some small essentials in there. I really like the zipper. It just makes getting in and out of it easy, so on and so forth. Reinforced elbows. On the left sleeve, you've got a double pin pocket similar to how the ACP uniform is. And then on the cuffs, you have got a button cuff, but it's a reverse button cuff. So the button goes inside instead of on the outside, which I really like, because that keeps things from snagging. It doesn't happen all the time, but I have had it happen to me on other items of clothing where the button's exposed on the outside. This keeps it on the inside so it's out of the way. Good deal there. On the back, you've got bellowed shoulders, which gives you really good range of motion. It's very comfortable to wear. And then just a regular straight hem on the bottom, no bottom pockets, nothing like that. No reason to have any. The material. I wanted to touch on the material on this. It's a 50/50 Nyko ripstop material. In my opinion, it's a very good weight material. It is heavy enough to be durable and not feel like pajamas, but it's light enough to not feel heavy and overly, needlessly hot, and have good durability to it. I'm a big fan of the material. Now, I have not had this for long, so I do not know what it's going to be like long term as far as holding up. I will let you know. I'm just giving you my initial impressions on having played with it. We'll see how it does in the wash, if there's any fading issues or anything like that. I don't suspect there will be, but heck, let's face it, even good old M81 GI camis from back in the day tended to fade a little bit after enough washings. Pants. The pants are kind of a combination of ACU type, BDU type. You do have a full button fly, which I like. You have nice large belt loops that you can fit a sizable belt in. You've got your regular 2 front slash pockets, which are great. The pockets are just simple folded over double reinforcement. That is more than enough. Some companies love to put like 4 extra layers of material right here, and then you can't clip a knife or a light or anything like that in your pocket because it makes the clip bow out 10 ways from Sunday and catch on every single thing you walk by. Excuse me, there's no need for that. He didn't put it there. It's fine. Typical rear back pockets, double button closure on the back pockets, reinforced seat and crotch area. Excuse me. Then you've got ACU style thigh pockets. However, they are button closure and they do not have the stupid elastic shock cord drawstring on there. Excuse me, I never liked that, never saw the point in it. Excuse me. And you do get a spare button on each pocket. Very handy to have. That's it. Same on the other leg, same pocket, and on the right leg you do have a ankle pocket, which again has a single button on it instead of Velcro. I don't mind Velcro so much on the top, but on the pants, those are pockets that I'm more likely to A, be going into, and B, more likely to get caught on things as I'm moving around. Having the buttons is definitely where it's at on pants, so that you don't accidentally rub up against something, get a flap caught, and rip it open when you're trying to be quiet. If I'm going into the top pockets, I'm probably not trying to be quiet. On the ankles, bottom cuff, typical drawstring. You draw it up, tighten it up, keep critters and other things from crawling up your pants leg. So there's the pants. I am a big fan of these. I really like them. It is good to see another option out there for field camis that I think are priced really well given the market if you look around at what's out there and what's available. The other good thing about these is if you can't find a pattern on his website and his offerings that you like or fits your areas, there is literally no pleasing you. He has got this stuff in more patterns than you could ever ask for, including a bunch of really good retro patterns that, while they may be retro, they're actually still very functional. You can find something that works really well in your area. Guarantee you. Now, 2 points of note. Number one, I do know he is fixing to be redoing his website. So whenever this video goes up, if you are trying to get on his website and are having problems, it could be that you're just in the time frame that he's redoing the website. Do not fear. Just give it a day or two and keep trying. It will be back up, I assure you. Secondly, if you're trying to find your favorite pattern and your favorite size or whatever, and it's out of stock, be patient. He gets these in batches, and then sometimes they sell out really fast, sometimes they don't sell out so fast. It's all about timing it right and him getting them in. I know he's trying to get in plenty of the more popular stuff, but he does have to wait for them to be manufactured and shipped to him. So there you go. And in case anybody's wondering, yes, it's made overseas, just like 90% of all your other stuff. So deal with it, get over it. If you don't like it, go buy yourself a sewing machine and some patterns and make it yourself. You know, the foreign-made sewing machine and the foreign-made thread and the foreign-made material, which is likely what you're going to buy. But I understand you don't want to buy foreign-made clothes, but you're more than willing to use the foreign-made equipment and everything to make them with yourself. That's fine. You do you. Rock it on. I'm just telling you, if you want it, here it is. I personally do not have a problem with it. As long as it works, that's all that counts for me. So far, it's been working. I'm going to keep putting it to the test and make sure that it keeps working, and I will let you know. So that's about it. Field strip apparel line from 0241 Tactical. I would encourage you to go check it out. Again, they got boonies, they've got the pants, the tops. I know he's also got regular ball caps, contractor type caps coming. I know those are going to be on the way. I don't know exactly when he's going to get those in, but I know that they're coming. So just keep checking the website for that. I guess that's about it, guys. Another really good option for the armed prepared citizen that I think is right there in line, both price and quality wise, with the rest of the market, especially for what you're getting. But you're supporting a solid fellow American in the process. So get your stuff and then get out there and get it dirty and use it. That's the only thing that really counts. You got to get out there and use it. Make it work. You guys stay safe. Take care. I will see you in another one. The pattern? Oh, you were asking about the pattern. Oh, well, you didn't think I'd ignore that, did you? There'll be a video coming really, really soon. In fact, probably within a couple of days of this one on the pattern if all goes well. We'll leave that for a separate video though, but this is a good pattern. I think you're going to like it. I'll get that one up soon. Keep an eye out.